Hello.
Hello.
You're joining us again at our log cabin in North Carolina for a discussion about the Submarine Way. That's our book coming out in mid-December of this year. We're very excited, and I wanted to specifically talk about a chapter from the book called Drill, Drill, Drill. Essentially, Drill, Drill, Drill is about the importance of doing experiential training, hands-on training essentially, to make sure that training sticks, and how important that was to the inclusion piece of training on the submarine.
What we did very well, and any branch of service can relate to this, and probably relate to it if you're in other lines of work as well, but there's a classroom component, but you don't really learn until you do it, until you practice it, until your hands get dirty, until your blood pressure goes up. So you learn by doing, you learn by immersion. And when it comes to inclusion and diversity, I can tell you I do not remember a single formal training class on inclusion and diversity. I'm not saying that that's not necessary as part of a full program. What I am saying is we got a lot more out of doing, out of practicing, out of displaying the proper behavior, out of correcting when we didn't see the proper behavior. Experiential learning is incredibly powerful and actually the only shot you have of setting a foundation that's going to last.
It actually is what makes this a different kind of program. This does not approach inclusion from an academic standpoint or from a right thing to do, although both of those are certainly okay approaches. It takes it a step further to say that you need to experience what you're learning and you need to practice what you're learning. And in the chapter Drill, 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 we actually get an expert, an experiential training expert, Phil Geldart. Want to talk a second about Phil?
Yeah, Phil is the founder and the CEO of Eagles Flight. Full disclosure, my employer. Phil is an expert at a level I've never seen, and I consider myself an expert in human behavior. But Phil understands human behavior dynamics and specifically the critical importance of experiential learning to the learning experience. If you're really going to transform, if you really want behavioral change, it has to be based in experiential learning, not in the traditional, let's flip through some PowerPoint slides.
So in our chapter, Drill, 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 that's what we talk about. We talk about the importance of experiential training. We get Phil Geldart to weigh in on that in the chapter. It's very interesting. Again, we do a chapter summary. We have questions at the end of the chapter to help your organization transform. Because let's face it, that's what it's all about. Without transformation, it's just wasted energy. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And again, we will be talking about more chapters of the Submarine Way to come out this December.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.